into FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Opening day, it's the Redskins and the Seahawks. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports, just outside our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Seattle making the trip east to take on the Redskins. Redskins will get the ball first. We're underway. This will be fielded by Harrison at the 7-yard line, over the 15, 20, 25, 30, out to the 32-yard line. And that's where the Redskins will have it, 1st and 10. Washington, led by their starting quarterback, Kurt Sullivan, in his 8th year out of Florida State. Led the Redskins to a wild card berth last season. They lost in the wild card round to San Francisco, but they made the playoffs. 1st and 10 Redskins from their own 32. On a really nice day here in Washington, mostly sunny. It's about 90 here at kickoff. On 1st and 10. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali around the outside. Dante Ciali gets out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 8 yards, and a Redskin first down. The 5th year back out of Marshall, Dante Ciali. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Redskins from their own 40-yard line. Just underway, live from FedEx Field. Kurt Sullivan in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Throws, gets it out to Vaden. Justin Vaden all the way down to the 32-yard line. A 27-yard reception to Justin Vaden. The 6th year tight end out of Tennessee. First down, Washington. Redskins on the move here in their opening drive. Already down to the Seattle 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Redskins come out in the offset eye. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, and Ciali goes down. No gain. Let's take a look at the Redskins offense. Up front, Williams, Killings, Pearson, Lofton, and Green. And then it's Say, Taylor, Ciali, Vaden, and Novaris. Now they say again of 1 to be 2nd and 9 for the Redskins from the Seattle 32-yard line. .6:35 and counting here in the first quarter. Opening drive. Sullivan in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan back. Throws, gets it outside to Say, down the sideline. Virgil Say down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 15 yards, then a Redskin first down. Virgil Say in his 6th year out of Oregon State. So Washington on the move early. All the way down to the Seahawks 17-yard line. And they've done so quite quickly, to be honest with you. 1st and 10 from the Seattle 17. 4 receivers set wide. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle. Ciali inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 10 yards. It'll be 1st and goal, Washington at the Seattle 7. Dante Ciali in his 5th year out of Marshall. On 1st and goal from the Seahawks 7. Kurt Sullivan under center. Sullivan pump fakes, hands off to Ciali up the middle, and Ciali down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2. Here's the Seahawk defense. Green, Hamilton, McBain, and McCoy up front. They play a 4-3. Linebackers, McKenzie, Franklin, and Young. And the secondary, McCoy, Smith, Harrison, Burns. 2nd and goal, Washington from the 2-yard line. .5:25 and counting here in the first quarter. Redskins threatening at the Seattle 2. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Harrison, and Ron Harrison, no gain. He gets down to the 2-yard line. The 2nd year back out of Florida, Ron Harrison, no gain. The Seahawks are right there. Hamilton on the tackle, number 99. Caleb Hamilton in his 2nd year out of Miami. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. We're coming up on 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. No score. We're on the opening drive of the game. It'll be 3rd and goal, Redskins from the 2-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Ciali, and Ciali does not get in. No gain. It'll be 4th and goal. The Seahawks defense is right there. They're not the Commanders, Davis. They're the Redskins. The Seattle defense holds, and the Redskins are going to have to settle for 3. Mike Bragg will come out, the 4th year kicker out of Air Force. This will be a 19-yard attempt. Mike Bragg from 19 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Redskins lead it 3-0. 4:19 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week number 1 of the new season here at Jammin' Sports. One of the best things about the older Maddens, Washington is still the Redskins. Don't give me this Commander BS. So the Redskins are up 3-0. Bragg will kick off. This will be fielded in the end zone by Jim Turner. He'll take a knee. Touchback. And Seattle will have it at their own 25-yard line. Down 3-0. Seattle's opening drive, led by their quarterback, Dennis West, in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. This is the 2nd game of our triple header. The Raiders beat the Bills in the game before this, 10-7. Defensive game. Yep, waiting on Max Football 23. Should be good. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. West under center. West, 3-step drop. Rolls out, dumps it off, incomplete. Tried to hit Rupert Jones, his tight end. Here's the Seattle offense. Up front, Willis, Parks, Haynes, Moffitt, and Carpenter. And then it's Reed, Whitney, Gilbert, Jones, and Gaines. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's why I use Madden 19 still. All the Madden 20s are absolute garbage. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. West in the shotgun. West fakes the handoff. Looking. Throws deep. And it's batted away at the last second. Incomplete. Let's take a look at the Redskin defense. They play a 3-4. Enoch, Ray, and Morgan up front. The linebackers are Kaufman, Foster, Norton, and Malott. And the secondary, Wallace, Wright, Cole, and James. It'll be 3rd and 10, Seattle, at their own 25. 4:05 left here in the first quarter. Redskins up 3-0. 4 receivers spread wide. Dennis West in the shotgun. West looking. Throws to the near side to Gilbert. Down the sideline, Terry Gilbert. All the way down to the 49-yard line. A 24-yard reception by Terry Gilbert, the third-year back out of Texas. First down, Seahawks at their own 49. Ben Norton made the tackle, the fourth-year linebacker at a Citadel. But it's a first down for the Seahawks. These are 2 playoff teams from last season. Both teams, though, lost in the opening round. First down, Seattle at their own 49. Down 3-0. 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Clock is running. Seahawks come out. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Terry Gilbert up the middle. Gilbert into Redskin territory. Down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. We're in the second game of our triple header. The Raiders beat the Bills before this 10-7. That game's in the video section if you want to check it out. We have the Giants and the Panthers coming up after this. 2nd and 2 at the Redskin 43. Seattle on the move. West in the shotgun. West looking, throws, and it's batted down. Incomplete. Ben Norton bats it down. It'll be 3rd and 2. Big third down coming up for Seattle. 3 minutes exactly left to play in the first quarter. Redskins up 3-0. West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert. Gilbert has the first down out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. First down, Seattle. The third-year back out of Texas, Terry Gilbert. Seahawks on the move. Week number 1 of our new season, Sim Season 30, here at Jammin' Sports. Opening day for these two teams. On a beautiful day here in Washington. Sunny skies, about 90 at kickoff. 1st and 10, Seattle at the Washington 37. I think we had an injury timeout. Now we're ready to go. Dennis West under center. West, 3-step drop, throws, gets it to Jones, incomplete. Broken up by number 22, Sean Wright, the second-year safety out of Maryland. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock. 2:53 left here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10, Seattle at the Redskin 37. West in the shotgun. Pump fakes, throws deep, and it's nearly intercepted. 2 Redskins are right there. Number 54, Robert Foster, knocked it down. The third-year linebacker out of Tennessee. That's where I'm from. The Jammin' Sports Studios are in Nashville, Tennessee. 3rd and 10 for Seattle. Seahawks, 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Dennis West. West back, looking, throws deep. He's got a man wide open. Harper, touchdown. Seahawks. Jay Harper, the 5th-year receiver out of Marshall, a 37-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks take the lead. Jay Harper, 37 yards for the touchdown. The 5th-year receiver out of Marshall. So the Redskins get a field goal on their opening drive, and the Seahawks get a touchdown on theirs. And Harper was wide open. He got behind the secondary. He was open by about 4 or 5 yards. And now Courtney McKeon will come on for the extra point. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. Seattle leads it 7-3. 2:43 left to play. Here in the first quarter, live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1 of our new season here at Jammin' Sports. We're 3 games into the new season. If you missed the opening game last night, Green Bay destroyed Detroit 27-6. And then earlier today, right before this game, the Raiders beat the Bills 10-7. Both those games are in our video section. We will have the Giants and the Panthers after this. Cochran will kick off. Fielded by Berry at the 6-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And C.J. Berry brings it out to the 32-yard line. The 2nd-year back out of Northwestern, C.J. Berry. 1st and 10 Washington from their own 32. 2:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Seahawks up 7-3. Good crowd here today. Appreciate it. Good turnout watching this one. 2 playoff teams from last season. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle. Dante Ciali down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 7. Tony Pearson made the tackle, number 20. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tony Pearson in his 2nd year out of Syracuse. Redskins from their own 39 on 2nd down. Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Ciali again. And not much, a yard maybe, down to the 40-yard line. Hamilton on the tackle, number 99 for Seattle. Caleb Hamilton in his 2nd year out of Miami. That'll bring up 3rd and 2 at the 40-yard line. Big 3rd down for the Redskins. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan to Ciali again. He gets hit in the backfield. A loss of 1. Making the play, number 46, Leonard Smith. Comes up on the safety blitz in his 6th year out of Utah State. That'll be a loss of a yard. Fred Young, the linebacker, number 50, also got in on it. It'll be 4th down, and the Redskins are going to have to punt. It'll be 4th and 3. David Webb back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that goes into the end zone. Touchback. Seattle will have it at their own 20-yard line. 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Dennis West comes back out. Seahawks up 7-3. A triple header this afternoon. We'll have another triple header tomorrow starting at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 3 o'clock on the West Coast. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. West in the shotgun. West back. Throws to the near side. Incomplete. He was looking for Jay Harper. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. 1:14 left here in the first. On 2nd down, West in the shotgun. West sets up a screen pass to Gilbert down the sideline. Terry Gilbert out to the 29-yard line, a gain of 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. Less than a minute left in the first quarter. You're more than welcome to use the chat room. We'll chat with you here. It's okay if you just want to watch, but you can chat as well if you like. 3rd and 1 for Seattle from the 29. West in the gun. West to Gilbert, and that's very close. Looks like he's got it. He does. 1st down, Seattle. A 1-yard gain for Terry Gilbert. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Seahawks up by a score of 7-3. Opening day in our nation's capital. West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert again, and Gilbert out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ben Norton on the tackle, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Seattle leads it 7-3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports, the Seahawks and the Redskins. We start the second quarter, Seattle up 7-3. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis with me, my moderator, bringing you the game this afternoon. 2nd and 6 for Seattle from their own 35. West under center. West pitches to Gilbert around the outside, and Gilbert out to the 39-yard line, a gain of 4. Make it a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 2. On the tackle, Matthew Enoch in his 5th year out of California. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Seattle. West in the shotgun. Jones in motion. West to Gilbert. And Gilbert's not going to get there. Making the stop, Ben Foster, the linebacker, in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. Just a gain of 1 to be 4th down. And Seattle's going to have to punt. So Seattle has a new punter this season, Dakota Cochran, the rookie out of Illinois. Cochran back to punt, gets the punt away. And that goes into the end zone, touchback. The Redskins will start from their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10, down 7-3. 7:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers after this. We'll be in Carolina for that one. First and 10 Redskins from the 20. Sullivan under center. Sullivan, three-step drop, throws, and it's intercepted by Jones for Seattle. Brings it back inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. Bridge Jones, the rookie. Bryce Jones, the rookie out of Louisville. The Seahawks first-round draft pick. The linebacker picks it off, Bryce Jones, and brings it back to the Redskins' 17-yard line. I couldn't read my own writing there for a moment. Bryce Jones, the rookie, making an impact in his first game for Seattle. Picking off the pass. And now the Seahawks with a golden opportunity. They have it at the Redskins' 17-yard line with 6:56 left to play here in the first half. Seattle went on defense for their first-round draft pick, and it pays off. Seahawks come out in the I formation. Dennis West under center. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert down to the 12, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6. Edwin James on the tackle, number 32, in his 6th year out of Oregon State. Going to be 2nd and 6 from the 12. West in the shotgun. West back. Throws inside to Jones. Down to the 11-yard line. Rupert Jones, the tight end, in his 5th year out of Oklahoma. A 2-yard gain. We'll make it 3rd and 4. As we watch the replay there. On the tackle, number 26, Sean Coleman, and number 29, Zach Dixon for the Redskins. 3rd and 4 for the Seahawks from the Washington 11-yard line. 4 receivers wide for Seattle. West in the shotgun. West back. Throws to Jones. Gets down to the 2. And that's enough for the first down. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 1st and goal, Seattle. Rupert Jones makes the catch, the tight end. Making the tackle, number 22, Sean Wright, the 2nd-year safety out of Maryland. 5:45 and counting here in the first half. 1st and goal, Seattle at the Redskin 2-yard line. Seattle trying to punch it in. West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert, nothing doing. He loses 3 yards. The Redskins are right there, led by number 91. That's Raymond Ray in his 3rd year out of Houston. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5 for Seattle. Seahawks come out in the I formation. West to Gilbert again, and the flag is down. Gilbert got down to about the 4-yard line, but a flag is down. Let's see what we got. Holding on Seattle. That's on Rupert Jones, the tight end. That'll back it up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line. That'll stop the clock. 5:02 left here in the first half. Seattle up 7-3. Seahawks come out on 2nd and goal. Dennis West under center. West to Whitney this time. And Whitney down to the 12-yard line. That's Kyle Whitney, the 2nd-year running back out of Notre Dame. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 12. Four and a half minutes left in the first half. Seattle up 7-3. On third down, West in the gun. West looks, throws, gets it to Gaines. John Gaines down to the 2-yard line. The fourth-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. A 10-yard gain. It'll be fourth down. And Seattle will have to settle for 3. So Courtney McKeon will come on. This will be a 19-yard attempt to put Seattle up by 7. Courtney McKeon from 19 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Seahawks lead at 10-3 with 3:53 remaining here in the first half. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Opening day of our new season. A triple header today. The Giants and the Panthers are up next. The Raiders and the Bills played earlier. The Raiders won that game, a defensive game, 10-7. That game is in our video section if you want to check it out. And last night, the Packers beat the Lions 27-6 to start the season. There's the kick. Fielded by Harrison. He'll down the end zone. Touchback. The Redskins will have it at the 25-yard line. Kurt Sullivan will come out. The 8th-year quarterback out of Florida State, Kurt Sullivan. First and 10. Still plenty of time left. 3:53 left in the half. The Redskins have 3 timeouts. Redskins in the I formation. Sullivan to Ciali around the outside. Dante Ciali down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Aaron Burns made the tackle, number 29. In his 4th year out of Iowa. It's an 8-yard gain for Ciali. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. 3.5 minutes left in the half. Sullivan takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws outside to Say, and Virgil Say 4 yards to the 37-yard line, and that'll be a Redskin first down. Virgil Say in his 6th year out of Oregon State. Sports Davis hasn't told me who he wants to win in this game. First and 10 Redskins from their own 37. 3 minutes and counting in the half. Sullivan from the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Harrison this time. Ron Harrison gets out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. The 2nd year back out of Florida. Making the tackle, number 20, Tony Pearson, in his 2nd year out of Syracuse. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 2.5 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 3 for the Redskins. At their own 44-yard line, down 10-3. Sullivan back. Throws, gets it out, incomplete. Tried to hit Justin Baden. It was broken up by John Harris, the 8th-year safety out of Texas. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3. That'll stop the clock. 2:21 left in the half. Big 3rd down for Washington right here. 5 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws outside to Harrison. Down the sideline to the Seattle 43-yard line. 13 yards and a Redskin first down. The 2nd year back out of Florida, Ron Harrison. As we watch the replay, that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. voice the 2-minute warning. Seattle's up 10-3 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1, opening day. Seattle leads the Redskins 10-3. It'll be 1st and 10 for Washington at the Seattle 43-yard line. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Redskins trying to tie it up before halftime. Sullivan in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Sullivan back, throws, gets it out to Norris. Norris going the wrong way, down to the 39-yard line. James Norris, the rookie out of Ball State, a gain of 4 yards. Redskins in the hurry-up. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan looking, rolls out, throws, gets it down to Norris, incomplete. That was broken up by number 58, Randall McKenzie, the second-year linebacker out of Florida. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Clock will stop. 1:42 left. McKenzie, a nice defensive play. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Redskins at the Seattle 39. Sullivan under center. Throws inside to Vaden, down to the 32-yard line, a gain of 7 yards, and a Washington first down. First down. Justin Vaden, the 6th-year tight end out of Tennessee. First down, Redskins. Fred Young made the tackle, along with number 52, Jake Franklin. 1:20 and counting here in the first half. 5 receivers wide for the Redskins at the Seattle 32. Sullivan empty backfield. Takes the snap. Throws to Vaden. Nice catch by Vaden inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 25 yards. And the Redskins take a timeout with 1:01 left in the half. They have 2 timeouts left. It'll be 1st and goal at the Seattle 7-yard line for Washington. Seahawks up 10-3. Redskins hoping to tie it up. Long timeout. 1st and goal from the 7. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield again for Sullivan. Sullivan back. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. He had 2 men in the area. Incomplete. It was deflected by John Harris, number 44. Harris, the 8th-year free safety out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. 58 seconds left until halftime. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan looking. Throws inside to Harrison. Incomplete. That was broken up by Tony Pearson, number 20, the defensive back. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. Seattle's defense playing tough. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. Sullivan from the shotgun sends Seattle out as a receiver. Sullivan looking inside. Throws to Novaris. Touchdown, Redskins. A 7-yard touchdown reception by Roman Novaris, the 7th-year receiver out of Miami. And the Redskins can tie it up with the extra point. A 7-yard touchdown reception by Roman Novaris. And now Mike Bragg will come on for the extra point to tie it up. There's the snap. Kick is up. It's good. We're tied at 10. 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. We got a good one. We're tied at 10. Seahawks and Redskins. Don't forget we have the Giants and the Panthers after this. David Webb will kick off for Washington. We're tied at 10. Seattle still has 50 seconds and 3 timeouts. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Turner at the 6-yard line over the 20-25. And Jim Turner brings it out to the 27-yard line. Jim Turner in his 8th year out of Virginia Tech. 47 seconds left in the half. Seattle with 3 timeouts starting at their own 27. It's been a good, well-played first half. First and 10, Seahawks come out. 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West back. Looking, throws outside to Gaines to the 34-yard line, a gain of 7. Seattle takes a timeout, make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. John Gaines in his 4th year out of Oklahoma State. 42 seconds left in the half. On 2nd and 4, the Seahawks come out. 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West back. It's a blitz. Gets it off to Gilbert, who gets tackled immediately. No gain. And a timeout is taken right away by Seattle. They have 1 timeout left. A gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 34-yard line. .37 seconds left until halftime. Let's see what Seattle does here on 3rd and 3 from their own 34. On 3rd and 3. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West back to throw. Dumps it off to Gilbert. Incomplete. It's broken up by Ben Norton, the linebacker, in his 4th year out of Citadel. It'll be 4th down, and Seattle's going to have to punt. 33 seconds left until halftime. Dakota Cochran back to punt. The rookie out of Illinois gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone, touchback. The Redskins will have it at their own 20-yard line with 26 seconds left in the half. They might just take a knee and go to half. Kurt Sullivan, the 8th year quarterback out of Florida State. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali up the middle, and Ciali to the 27-yard line, a gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Neither team calling a timeout. They may let it go to halftime. Dante Ciali, the fifth-year back out of Marshall. I think both teams are content to go to half, tied at 10. Final seconds ticking down. We've reached halftime. Your halftime score is Seattle 10, Washington 10, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1, opening day for both the Seahawks and the Redskins. We start the third quarter, we're tied at 10. Seattle will get the ball first to start the second half in a tie ball game. There's the kickoff by Bragg. Fielded in the end zone by Jay Harper. He'll take a knee. Touchback. Seattle will have it at the 25-yard line. Dennis West, the third-year quarterback out of Tennessee. First and 10 for the Seahawks from their own 25. Dennis West under center on first down. West to Gilbert up the middle, and nothing much there. No gain for Gilbert. The Redskins are right there, number 91. That's Raymond Ray in his third year out of the University of Houston. That'll bring up second and 10. Second down for the Seahawks from their own 25. West in the shotgun this time. West to Gilbert around the outside. Terry Gilbert's got the corner all the way down to the 40-yard line. A 15-yard run by Terry Gilbert. First down Seahawks out to the Seattle 40-yard line. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis in the room. Bring you the game today. Whew. Excuse me. First and 10 from the 40. Seattle, West, play action. Throws downfield. Incomplete. It was broken up by number 22, Sean Wright, the second-year defensive back out of Maryland. The intended receiver for Seattle was John Gaines, number 89. It'll be second and 10 from the 40-yard line. This time, West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert, a draw play up the middle. Gilbert across midfield, down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a Seattle first down. Into Redskin territory. Seattle on the move. We're tied at 10 here in the third quarter. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the third. Seattle at the Redskin 44-yard line. Seahawks come out, 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert again, and Gilbert, no gain. The Redskins are right there. A gain of 1 now, they say. Ben Norton on the tackle, number 53. The fourth-year linebacker at a Citadel. It'll be 2nd and 9. Seahawks come out. Dennis West under center. West, 3-step drop, throws, gets it to Gaines. And John Gaines, a 10-yard gain down to the 34-yard line. First down, Seahawks. The fourth-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. John Gaines. Coming up on 6 minutes left now in the third quarter. We're tied at 10. We're live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Opening day, week number 1 here at Jammin' Sports. First and 10, Seattle at the Washington 34. 4 receivers wide, West under center. West pitches to Whitney around the outside, and Whitney down to the 29-yard line. That's Kyle Whitney, the second-year back out of Notre Dame. A gain of 5, it'll be 2nd and 5. Cameron Cole on the tackle, the 6th-year safety out of Chattanooga. 2nd and 5 for Seattle at the Redskin 29. West in the gun. Hands off to Whitney around the outside again. Whitney very close. He looks like he's got the first down out to the 23-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. First down, Seahawks. First down. You're more than welcome to use the chat room if you want to converse with me. It's not a problem. Some people just like to watch, though. That's fine. If you have questions or comments, I'll be glad to respond. First and 10 from the 23. Seattle comes out in the I formation. West throws outside to Gilbert, and Gilbert is going to lose a big chunk of yardage. Back to the 30-yard line. Cameron Cole on the tackle. A loss of 7. Wow. He would have been better off dropping that pass. He started running backwards. You never want to do that. That'll bring up 2nd and 17. 4:35 and counting here in the third quarter. We're tied at 10. On 2nd and 17. West in the shotgun. West throws outside, knocked down by Robert Foster, the linebacker, in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. And that'll bring up 3rd and 17. It was intended for Gilbert, and Foster knocked it down. That'll stop the clock. 4:19 left here in the third quarter in a tie ball game. Seahawks come out, 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West looking, throws, gets it out to Harper, incomplete. No, they say a fumble now. And the Redskins come up with it. C.J. Berry, they're going to say he caught that. I don't know about that. They might want to review that one. Let's look at the replay. Well, he made 3 steps. Okay, he caught it and took 3 steps. I guess that's a fumble. So just when you thought the Seahawks were going in to score, the Redskins come up with a big turnover. First down, Redskins at their own 23-yard line. No review. They say it's a fumble. .4:14 left here in the third quarter. Kurt Sullivan in the shotgun for Washington. Sullivan hands off to Harrison up the middle, and Harrison down to the 29-yard line, a gain of 6. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Ron Harrison, the 2nd-year back out of Florida. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. We're tied at 10. We're live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. On 2nd and 5 from the 29. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan throws, gets it out to Vaden. Vaden bouncing around, tackled down the 33-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd and inches. 3.5 minutes left now in the third. 3rd and inches for the Redskins. In the I formation, Sullivan under center. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle, and Dante Ciali down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards and a Redskin first down. The 5th year back out of Marshall. Jacob Green on the tackle for Seattle. Number 79 in his 6th year out of California. Under 3 minutes now left to play in the third quarter. We're tied at 10. This game has turned into a defensive game here in the second half. Sullivan under center on first down. He'll hand off to Ciali up the middle, and Dante Ciali out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Jake Franklin on the tackle in his 12th year out of North Carolina State. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the 47. Redskins on the move. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali around the outside, across midfield, down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and a Redskin first down. We're coming up on 2 minutes now left to play in the third quarter. I do all the time, there's Davis. I do all the time. Two minutes left to play here in the third. That's right. You never do. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Sullivan under center. Sullivan fakes the handoff. Throws downfield to Say. Down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 21 yards and a Redskin first down. Virgil Say, the 6th year receiver out of Oregon State. First down, Washington. Down to the Seattle 23-yard line. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis in the house. Sports Davis using the chat room, making comments. 1st and 10 from the 23. Sullivan under center. Sullivan hands off to Ciali again. This time Ciali gains a yard, if that much. On the tackle, Morgan McCoy, the 3rd year defensive end out of San Diego State. It'll be 2nd and 10. Redskins at the Seattle 22-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Back looking. Throws outside to Harrison. Across the 20. Down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. Thrown out of bounds by number 56. Bryce Jones, the rookie out of Louisville. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Redskins at the 19-yard line. We're still tied at 10. That was our score at halftime. Redskins in field goal range. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the 19. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Sullivan on 3rd and 7. Sullivan back, rolls out, throws to Harrison, down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 11 yards, first down, Redskins. The second-year back out of Florida, he's a fine receiver out of the backfield. On the tackle, McCoy for the Seahawks, Nick McCoy, the rookie out of Texas Tech. We're coming up on the end of the third quarter. First and goal, Redskins from the 8-yard line. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, who gets down to the 6. That's the end of the third quarter. We're tied at 10 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week number 1, opening day for both these teams, the Seahawks and the Redskins. We're tied at 10 as we go to the fourth quarter. It'll be second and goal for the Redskins at the Seattle 6. Redskins trying to punch it in to retake the lead. It's been a good game. It's kind of settled into a defensive game at the moment. In the I formation, Sullivan under center. Hands off to Ciali around the outside, and Ciali, he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A 6-yard touchdown run by Dante Ciali. Some poor tackling by the Seahawks. And the Redskins take a 16-10 lead. On the first play of the fourth quarter. Dante Ciali, the 5th-year back out of Marshall, on the touchdown run. And now Mike Bragg, the 4th-year kicker out of Air Force, for the extra point. There's the snap, the kick is up, and it's good. Redskins lead at 17-10. 7:56 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. Plenty of time for Seattle, down by 7. Don't forget we have the Giants and the Panthers coming up after this. The third game of our triple header, the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. That'll be live from Charlotte. So Mike Bragg will tee it up. He'll kick off for the Redskins. Fielded by Harper at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25. And Jay Harper brings it out to the 31-yard line. First down, Seattle. 7:52 left. Redskins up 17-10. Looking ahead to next week. Next week, Seattle will be at Denver, and the Redskins will play at the New York Giants next week. In week 2. The schedule and everything's down below in the panels. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. West in the shotgun. West back to throw. Throws downfield to Harper. He holds on the 44-yard line. Jay Harper, the 5th-year receiver out of Marshall. 13 yards and a first down for the Seahawks. Ben Norton on the tackle, number 53. That'll move the chains. First down, Seattle. First down. First down. We got a good one here at FedEx Field. Just a one touchdown lead. Empty backfield for Dennis West on 1st and 10. Throws down the near sideline to Gaines. John Gaines all the way down to the Redskin 14-yard line. A 42-yard reception by John Gaines. All the way down to the Redskin 14-yard line. The fourth-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. 42 yards and a Seahawk first down. Finally stumbles down the 14-yard line. Seahawks trying to tie it up. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Sports Davis in the room, my moderator, bringing you the game today. 1st and 10, Seattle. They set 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. Rich Malott on the tackle, number 57, in his 9th year out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 6. 6.5 minutes left. Redskins up by 7. Seattle trying to tie it up. West in the shotgun on 2nd and 6. High snap, hands off to Gilbert. Up the middle, Terry Gilbert down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. First down, Seattle will be 1st and goal. Terry Gilbert, the 3rd-year back out of Texas. It'll be 1st and goal, Seattle from the 2. Seahawks trying to tie it up. Redskins up 17-10. We're in the 4th quarter. Coming up on 6 minutes left. 1st and goal from the 2. In the I formation, West under center. West to Gilbert around the outside. He trips up and is tackled down the 6-yard line. A loss of 4 yards. Tripping him up is Cameron Cole, the 6th-year free safety out of Chattanooga. Came in on the safety blitz and made a shoestring tackle there. It'll be 2nd and goal for Seattle at the 6-yard line. 5:35 and counting. 3 receivers to the near side. West in the shotgun on 2nd down. West to Gilbert again up the middle. Gilbert 2 yards to the 4-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. 5:15 and counting. Robert Foster on the tackle, number 54. It'll be 3rd and goal. Big 3rd down right here. West in the shotgun. Reed in motion. West looking, throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Receiver was out of bounds. John Gaines caught it, but he was out of bounds. And that'll bring up 4th down. And if you're Seattle, you got to go for it. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line, down by 7. They're going for it. Here we go. 4th and goal. West in the shotgun. West back, looking, throws, and it's knocked down by Cameron Cole. Incomplete. The Redskins defense holds. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Redskins will take over at their own 4-yard line. Nice defensive play by Cameron Cole, the 6th-year safety out of Chattanooga. So the Redskins will take over. Kurt Sullivan will come back out. .449 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Plenty of time. We will probably take about a 15-minute break between games. I want to get a quick bite to eat, then we'll come back. 1st and 10 from the 4. Sullivan under center. Say in motion. Sullivan to Ciali up the middle, and Ciali gets all the way out to the 11-yard line, a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Dante Ciali, number 39. Clock continues to move. Four and a half minutes left. Clock is rolling. Redskins up 17-10. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 11-yard line. Seahawk defense trying to get the ball back. Sullivan under center. Hands off to Ciali, and Ciali has the first down. He follows his blockers out to the 16-yard line. A gain of 5. First down, Redskins. And that'll keep the clock moving. 4:07 left. Coming up on 4 minutes left. 1st and 10, Washington at their own 16. Under 4 minutes now. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back. Throws downfield. It's intercepted by Tony Pearson at the 27-yard line. The Seahawks get it back. The second-year defensive back out of Syracuse, Tony Pearson, picks it off. And the Seahawks are back in business at the Redskin 27-yard line. Virgil Say, the intended receiver, but Pearson was right there for Seattle. A golden opportunity now for Seattle to tie the game back up. 3:48 left, plenty of time. Both teams have 3 timeouts. The way this game's going, we could have overtime. Sports Davis loves overtime. It's kind of setting itself up that way. First and 10. West in the shotgun. West, play action, throws to Reed, down to the 5-yard line. Make it the 4. A 23-yard reception by Brad Reed, the 9th-year receiver out of Tennessee. Brad Reed is playing his former team. Reed played 8 years for the Redskins. The Redskins let him go. The Seahawks picked him up. So Reed playing his former team today. Cameron Cole made the tackle. It'll be 1st and goal, Seattle at the Redskin 4-yard line. 3:25 and counting. We're in the 4th quarter. Seattle trying to tie it up. West in the shotgun. Hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert gets down to about the 4-yard line. Well, no gain. It'll be 2nd and goal. Ben Norton on the tackle. They're the Redskins, Davis. The Redskins. 3 minutes and counting. 2nd and goal from the 4. I don't play this commander nonsense. 2nd and goal. West to Gilbert again around the outside. Touchdown, Seattle. A delayed draw around the outside to Terry Gilbert, a 4-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying up the game. They're the Washington Redskins. There's nothing wrong with that name. Most Native Americans love that name. By a wide margin. Courtney McKeon will come on for the extra point in his 5th year out of Arizona. This will tie it up. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 17. Redskins and the Seahawks. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. 2:47 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Davis, we could have overtime. Davis loves overtime. We still have the Giants and the Panthers after this. We'll be in Charlotte for that one. It's been a good game. Still plenty of time, 2:47 left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. A good opening day game by 2 teams that made the playoffs last season. Dakota Cochran will tee it up for Seattle. This one's not over yet. Cochran to kick off. Fielded by Berry at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. C.J. Berry brings it out to the 30-yard line. The second-year defensive back at a Northwestern University. So Kurt Sullivan comes out to lead the Redskin offense. There's his numbers on the day. 2 picks. It's rough. The Redskins will start from their own 30-yard line. 2:44 left. Plenty of time. We're tied at 17. Four receivers set wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan hands off to Harrison up the middle, and Ron Harrison out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 8 yards. It'll make it 2nd and 2. 2.5 minutes left, coming up on the 2-minute warning. Jake Franklin on the tackle, number 52, in his 12th year out of North Carolina State. .220 and counting. Should have the 2-minute warning after this play. Collins in motion. Sullivan hands off to Ciali, and Ciali goes down a loss of a yard back to the 39-yard line. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Seattle and Washington tied at 17. And welcome back to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1, opening day for both these teams. Here at Jammin' Sports, we're tied at 17. It's a good one. 2 minutes left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Redskins at their own 39-yard line. All they need is a field goal to retake the lead. Kurt Sullivan in the shotgun on 3rd down. Sullivan back, throws inside to save. Down to the 47-yard line, a gain of 8 yards. First down, Redskins. In the hurry-up, Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back, steps up, and he got hit as he threw. That's a fumble. They're going to call that a fumble, and Seattle comes up with it. That was a backward pass by Sullivan. He got hit as he threw, and that's going to be ruled a fumble, a backward pass, a lateral, and the Seahawks come up with it. Number 90, Morgan McCoy, jumped on it, and now the Seahawks are going to have it at the Redskin 43-yard line. They get a gift with 1:41 left. Oh, that was a bad break for the Redskins. They've turned it over 3 times today. 1st and 10. Sullivan in the gun. Jones in motion. West to Gilbert to the 41-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Robert Foster on the tackle, number 54. The clock is rolling. 1:25 in counting. The Seahawks, all they need is a field goal. to take the lead here. Dennis West under center on 2nd and 8. West to Gilbert around the outside, and Gilbert goes down a 3-yard loss back to the 44-yard line. Coming in to make the tackle, number 26, Sean Coleman, the free safety, in his 4th year out of Fresno State. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 11. Under a minute to play. Clock is rolling. 55 seconds. We're tied at 17. 3rd and 11. Neither team taking a timeout in the I formation. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert, he's going to lose another yard, and the Redskins take another timeout. Actually, now they say no gain. It'll be 4th and 11. 41 seconds left. Seattle does not capitalize off the turnover. It'll be 4th down. .41 seconds left. Seattle's going to have to punt. Dakota Cochran will come in to punt for the Seahawks. The Redskins are still going to have 2 timeouts. Are you kidding me? They're going to try a 61-yard field goal. Courtney McKeon from 61 yards. The kick is up, and it's no good. That was dumb. Now the Redskins have it at your 48-yard line with 36 seconds left, and all the Redskins need is a field goal. That was not smart. That was not smart at all. I don't know, Davis. I don't know. That was not smart. So now the Redskins will have it at the Seattle 30 or 48-yard line. The Redskins only need about 15 yards to get in the field goal range. 36 seconds left. Giants and the Panthers after this. Redskins come out, 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun. Sullivan back. Throws to the near side to Say. Down to the 44-yard line, a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Redskins take a timeout. They have 1 left. 31 seconds left. Back here at FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, week 1 here at Jammin' Sports. The Redskins, they need about 14, 15 yards for a decent field goal shot. They're at the Seahawk 44-yard line. It'd be a 61-yard field goal from here. You don't want to try that. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the shotgun on 2nd and 6. Sullivan back. Sullivan throws deep down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Knocked away by number 28, Nick McCoy, the rookie out of Texas Tech. Mike Bragg warming up on the sideline for the Redskins. 26 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 6 at the Seattle 44. We're tied at 17. We could have overtime. You never know. 4 receivers wide. Sullivan in the gun. Sullivan back. Throws. Gets it out to Norris. Down to the 38-yard line. 1st down Redskins. A gain of 6. They're in the hurry up. 14 seconds. Sullivan in the gun. 11 seconds. Here we go. Sullivan throws. Incomplete. 7 seconds left. It would be a 55-yard field goal from here. It'll be 2nd and 10. They're going to try it. And Seattle is going to try to ice the kicker. They call it timeout. So the Redskins are going to try a 55-yard field goal. Mike Bragg will come out, the 4th-year kicker out of Air Force. with 7 seconds left to win the game for the Redskins. Don't forget, we have the Giants and the Panthers after this. About 15 minutes after this is over, I'm going to get a quick bite to eat. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 38. Here we go. Mike Bragg from 55 yards. Cousins to hold. Delbert Cousins. There's the snap. Kick is up. Does it have the distance? No. He missed it with 2 seconds left. But now Seattle has the ball at their own 45-yard line. They can throw a Hail Mary. Davis, it's looking like overtime. This will be the first overtime game of Sim Season 30. Davis loves overtime.
Me too. Me too.
Misty likes overtime too. Evil Dead is in the room.
Hi.
Good to see you, Evil Dead. You're just in time. This game's about to go to overtime. 2 seconds left in regulation. Seattle lining up for a Hail Mary. Dennis West in the shotgun. West back to throw. Throws deep into a crowd. Bounces around. Incomplete. We go to overtime. Seahawks and the Redskins tied at 17 at the end of regulation. We're live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 1, the first overtime game of Sim Season 30. We'll just keep it right here for the coin toss. Sports Davis and Evil Dead now in the room.
Hi.
Misty says hi, Evil Dead. Now the coin toss. The Seahawks have won the toss. They will receive. That means Seattle can win the game on the first possession if they get a touchdown. Evil Dead says hi, Misty. The first game today, the Raiders beat the Bills 10-7, a low-scoring game. And now the Seahawks and the Redskins are going to go to overtime. Mike Bragg to kick off. Fielded by Harper at the 5. Over the 25. Jay Harper out to the 32-yard line. First down, Seattle here in overtime. Seattle can win it outright with a touchdown. This has been an exciting game, yes. And we have the Giants and the Panthers after this. I'm going to take about a 15-minute break so I can eat something, then I'll be back for that one. I'm hungry. Always good to have Evil Dead in the room. First and 10 Seahawks at their own 32-yard line in the I formation. West to Gilbert, and Gilbert, no gain. Rich Malott made the tackle, number 57, in his 9th year out of Texas. Now they say a gain of 1 will be 2nd and 9. This has been a good game. It's gone back and forth. 2 playoff teams from last season. So it stands to reason to be a good game. Both teams were wild cards last season. 2nd and 9 from the 32-yard line. 4 receivers wide. West under center. West. Play action. Rolls out. Throws. Gets it out to Harper. Jay Harper down to the Redskin 45-yard line. A 23-yard reception to Jay Harper, the 5th-year receiver out of Marshall. First down Seahawks at the Washington 45. Seattle can only win this game on this possession with a touchdown. If they get a field goal, the Redskins will have a possession. But they can win it outright with a touchdown. Here at Jammin' Sports, we do not have ties. We'll keep playing till somebody wins. 1st and 10 from the 45. West in the gun. West to Gilbert up the middle. Terry Gilbert down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Rich Malott on the tackle again, number 57. Yep, ties suck. I don't like ties. 2nd and 4 from the 39-yard line. 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West back. Throws. Gets it down to Gaines. John Gaines down to the 25-yard line. A 14-yard gain. 1st down Seahawks. That'll move the chains. 1st down. It's a long road trip for Seattle to come to the East Coast to play the Redskins, but they might be able to escape with a win. Seattle will play at Denver next week. The Redskins play at the Giants in week 2. 3 receivers to the near side. West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert up the middle. Gilbert. Terry Gilbert all the way down to the 13-yard line. A 12-yard gain. 1st down Seahawks. Seattle on the opening drive of overtime, marching down the field, trying to win it outright. Evil Dead with his obligatory Jets. Jets, yes, Jets. The Jets don't play till the Monday night game against the Dolphins, but the Giants play next against the Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 13. West back to throw. Looking, throws, gets it out to Reed. Touchdown! Seattle, they win it in overtime. Your final score, Seattle 23, Washington 17. The Seahawks win in overtime in week 1. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the Giants and the Panthers. We'll see you then.